Hey, what's up, y'all? Let's get into it. So, we doing Housewives of Salt Lake City, season 4, episode 2. So we start off with Lisa and Meredith. They end up meeting up to talk. They end up going for a walk. You know, you got Lisa in workout stuff to go for a walk. You got Meredith all glammed up. You better know it. Meredith's gonna be looking good. So, they go for their little walk. Meredith, I can walk, girl. I can walk. Look, I got the right heels on the walk. So they go walking. They started walking. They started talking about the kids and stuff like that. She ended up telling her about Jax going on mission and everything. Jax ended up found out that some of his friends had ended up getting to go to different parts of the world, really great places, different parts of the world for their mission. And she hoping that he get to, go somewhere like they did and stuff. And so they end up walking to this little deck and stuff, end up standing there and talking and stuff. And they end up talking about their friendship, and they both ended up apologizing for their part. Lisa apologized for the hot mic moment, and Meredith apologized for talking about the rumors, which I believe the rumors were real. I said what Lisa said was all fake. I don't believe what Lisa said. I think Lisa was talking about herself, but she made it a Meredith issue. But moving forward, so they ended up making up and stuff, and they starting over, fresh start, cause they both miss each other, and I really don't think Meredith missed her friend and stuff. I don't really think that Meredith's kids care for. I don't think Meredith's kids care for Lisa. And I know Seth don't give a damn. Seth gives me he don't give a damn about Lisa or John, if that's his name. I don't think he care about neither one at this point, because the talk with John last year was some bull, and him defending that bull. Good enough. I think Seth is over it, over them, and but if his wife wants to be friends with her, I think he's okay with it, because that's his wife. He loves Meredith, and he know Meredith's gonna always have her guard up when it comes to Lisa, but it's what it is. So moving on from there, we move on to excuse me, we move on to Heather and Whitney. They go to the hot springs. They go to the hot springs. They end up having a chat and stuff, and are hanging out, chatting and everything. Whitney asked Heather about her event. Who did she invite? Did she invite Mary to the event? Heather said no, I didn't invite her. Mary said I didn't invite Mary to the event. I invited Lisa and Meredith, and they invited who they wanted to. Shwayne. That's when I found out Lisa invited Angie K, which I don't know why she did that, because I don't like Angie K. I don't care if Angie K or like her. And she acted so wise that she said, I just don't like her. I don't like her, don't care for her. And that's just it. And it's like it's what it is. So she ended up. That's when Heather asked her. So she went. So did you hear about? She went. I heard at the event that Lisa's son Jack was going on mission. Did you hear? And Whitney said, I just heard about that. She's talked about that. Yeah. And that's when Heather was like, Heather was like, Heather said, I really want to know. Okay. So Heather said, I want to know what's his real reason for doing it, because she ain't with me. She ain't what his real reason for doing it was. She should be asking questions like, what's his real reason for doing this? Because was it peer pressure from his friends and stuff? Because she said when she did it, um she was actually getting she was being done with college. Her friend was being done, just graduated college. I think they both was getting done with college, and then they wanted to do the mission. Her friend wanted to do a mission, so she did it with her. And when they did it, that's how she ended up doing it. She did it with her friend, and so she ended up doing a also a death note. A death note with the Mormon church is that you don't speak of none of the church secrets. That's really none of the church procedures or none of the church secrets. Really, that's what the death oath is. You take it to your grave. That's what it is. And Heather Whitney asked like what it was and stuff. She told her and stuff. And Whitney went, "Oh, okay." I said, "Girl, I'd have been the same way too." Like, "Oh." I said, I never could do that. I said, ain't no way. Ain't no way. They got me messed up. I said, that ain't the church you want to be at. And I said, that ain't the only church that do that, to be honest. That's not. But okay, we going to keep it moving. So, she continues saying, she like, Lisa and her husband are not really devoted Mormons. So she went because they drink tequila. She drink a Lisa Martini and stuff. So she went, they not devoted Mormons because you're not supposed to drink. You're not supposed to do any of that. You're supposed to go to church every day. You're supposed to, you know, go to church, do all that, wear the garments. She went, they don't do none of that. And she really needs to be talking to him and finding out what's really going on because she's going to be in a rude awakening when after these 2 years after he gets back because that 2 years is a dedicated door-to-door salesman. You're selling Jesus Christ. You're selling the Mormon Jesus Christ. That is what you're selling door to door every day. Live, breathe, and eat it. That's what you're doing. So she's gonna be in a rude. She's gonna be in a rude awakening when he get back of who he may be when he get back after 2 years. So she better be prepared, or she really gonna be going through it. And I said, yeah, she gonna go through it. She gonna go through it because I said this for him. I said for me, I feel like what Heather said because Whitney was like, I don't feel like she should have be involving herself into this. I said she's not involving herself in it. She is telling her experience because she went through what he's about to go through. I said just because Heather went through it 20 years ago or whatever, I said it doesn't change. I said it's the same process. The process is the same. It does not change. It's been that process for how long that church been there. That's how long that process been going on. So it's not going to change. It's going to be exactly the same. So she just feel like if Lisa Nim does not talk to him about this stuff before he leaves and make sure that it's really something that he's doing because he wants to do it and ins and out of all that stuff, then they are in a rude awakening. And I said, I truly feel like they're gonna be, I said, it's gonna be, excuse my language, hell when he get home. Because I said she's gonna be in a rude awakening. A really rude awakening. Because I said this is gonna be a shocking to her mental. She thinking she fake crying now. She gonna be crying for real when he get home in 2 years. And I hope it's around for me to see. uh so moving on from there, we move on to okay. We move on to Meredith. So Meredith's at home. And we end up finding out that Seth has been home too a lot. With her. They've been spending a lot of time and everything. Lately. Seth looking a little he looking a little old. And I said, it's not good, girl. It's not good. I said, you need to be taking him to your dermatologist, girl, and everything else. He need to go get a massage, girl. He need to go get that face massage. He don't need no lift. He just need good products. Moisturizer. Tighten more the tighten skin. Cause Seth looking rough and old. And he didn't look like that last year. He looked a suckle. But they been spending time together, and they actually starting a podcast. That's because they've been together for so over 20 years or so. So they trying to help relationships and stuff like that. The podcast is supposed to be 20 to 30 minutes an episode. She ended up telling him the about Heather's thing, and that she wanted to continue that fresh start and refresh start and refresh, and continue it with taking the ladies to Palm Spring to Trixie's Motel, uh, drag RuPaul's I want to say All Star drag star. I want to say Trixie. Yeah, has her Trixie Motel, redid it and everything. It's all pink. It's a lot, but it's nice. It's really nice. It's really nice. Um, so she's inviting most of the girls, most of them, on the trip. So then we moved from there. We moved to Angie K at home with family, having lunch or breakfast or whatever. Daughter's 11 and stuff. They ended up, as her and her husband ended up talking, Lisa called. She decided not to answer. And her husband was shocked that she didn't answer because he used to them talking. So her and Lisa has became really close since last year and stuff. And she felt like she telling him about her and Heather's event, and that she felt like she didn't feel welcome there because she felt like Heather didn't want her there. I said, Heather didn't want you there. I said, you weren't supposed to be there. You wasn't invited. Lisa invited you. She didn't. And you saying we knew each other in high school and stuff like that. I said, yeah, y'all knew each other in high school, but I said y'all were friends, but not, y'all were friends, but not to the point of boot cool close, boot like tight like this. Y'all just y'all was this. Y'all wasn't crisscrossing. Y'all was just that's it. So yeah. So we move on past them. We move on to Monica. So Monica's at home. And Monica's originally from Boston. She moved there 10 years ago. Moved to Utah over 10 years ago. And stuff. Then her mom and her grandma end up moving up there right after that. And they live close by and stuff. She raising, is it 4 kids? I want to say 4 kids if I'm not mistaken. Her oldest is now 18, her daughter. So she's sitting at the table. She started a business called Breeze. It's called Bree Baby. It's her business she started, I want to say, during the pandemic, if I'm remembering right, during the pandemic. They sell excuse me, baby sheets, stuff like that, etc. And her mom is sitting there painting her nails. And mom supposed to be helping. Mom painting her nails pink. So she called the daughter down. The daughter to help. And the daughter said, Mom, how you do this? I don't remember. She waiting for real. So we used to pay the kids. We used to pay the neighbors to do this. So they end up doing a little chit chatting. The three of them. She ended up telling her mom that she's gonna end up going on a trip, and she needed her mom help for 3 days. Excuse me, with the kids for 3 days, and telling the mom, I need you to be here to take make sure she get to school, the other kids get to school. The mom said, well, mom said I'm only good for two. Mom said I'm only good for 2 hours. I said, girl, I know that's right. Mama said, hold on. Mama said I'm only good for 2 hours, girl. That's all you getting out of me. But she went, I gotta do 3 days. Okay. So I gotta stay here after she leaves. She went, yes, mom, you gotta be here after she leaves. She went, oh. Mom went, okay. Told her daughter, she went, you gonna have to write all this down for her. She went, all right. She went, okay. Cause her mama ain't on. Her mama said, I ain't got no kids. These my grandkids, but I ain't got them. It's stuff. So after that, they do a little chit chatting about that. She ended up telling her mom and her daughter that she feel guilty because she ended up going shopping and buying a Louis Vuitton purse because she wanted to fit in with the rest of the ladies. And she started feeling guilty about it, and she started crying and stuff. And her daughter ended up telling her. Her daughter said, "Mom, Sean, you didn't have to do that." She said, "You didn't have to do that at all, Sean. You have other great qualities about you." She went, "Money don't mean nothing." She went, It don't mean nothing." And she realized that she went, "My mom have always taught me that is not don't mean a lot. It don't mean anything. It's like she got like Monica got money, but it ain't, since she ain't married, she get divorced, it ain't the same. She ain't got the same type of money right now that she had when she was married. Since she started her own business and stuff, and she trying to the business is growing and stuff. I'm like, okay. She started to feel a little sad about that, but her daughter picked her up, and I said that was nice. I mean that you have really taught your daughter the values of what life is. You really taught your daughter the values of what life is truly about, and that money it's not everything, but you know it's how you spend your money is really the thing. It's really the thing how you spend it. And it's like you shouldn't be mad about that bag, girl. You bought you a nice bag. Enjoy it. Enjoy it, girl. So, yeah, we move on from there. We move on to Whitney and Angie K. So Whitney and Angie K end up going to dinner with their husbands together. They had a date night. So as they chit chatting and whatever, didn't care. Whitney asked her is she going on a trip, and Educate was shocked like, what trip? Educate went, what trip, girl? I'm saying, yeah, Meredith had a trip. I didn't. I thought you was trying. No, I didn't know nothing about it. I didn't know. I didn't know why she didn't invite me. And that's when Angie K husband like, well, we helped her with the fashion event, the charity fashion event. We helped her style the hair and everything. Cause I said y'all didn't do that. I said, did you do it for free? Cause I said because if you complaining about something that you did for charity, if you didn't do it, excuse me, if y'all did it for free, what you complaining about? Because you did it for a charity event. Because that was a charity event that she did. And if you did it and got paid for it, what you complaining about? You got paid. You got paid or you did it for charity. Either way, what you complaining about? She don't want your wife at her damn girl's trip because she don't like the bitch. I don't like her either. So it's like, oh yeah. I said, so he's gonna be a messy hoe. I said, so since they got a snowflake, he's gonna be a messy hoe. We got a messy wife and a messy hoe husband joining the cast this season. So I said, here we go. I said, so Whitney ended up telling her, girl, you want to be my plus one? I'ma invite you. I said, bitch, how you gonna invite a hoe when you barely was invited on somebody else's trip? It's like, where you do that at? I said, bitch, now you need to be dragged with that hoe. Every chance I seen, y'all ought to been dragging you hoes. But we're gonna keep it pushing. From that, we move on to Heather and Monica. So Heather and Monica goes shopping for the girls' trip. And Heather want to get to know her better and stuff because Heather thinks she's a cool girl and she's really want to get to know her and stuff. We end up finding out that Monica said that Jen said awful things about Heather, bad awful things. Like we already know that, girl. She didn't say it to her face. We know. It ain't nothing new. It's like it ain't shocking, girl. She just said the shit to you, shit to Heather face. So, girl, what you know ain't nothing new. But moving on. So, Heather asked her, so how do you know Lisa and Angie? She said, how do you know them? She said, I met Lisa. I met Lisa. She said, I met Lisa through Angie K. And I met Angie K through Jen Shaw and stuff. And Heather went, oh, okay. Heather was like, yeah, I know. She went, yeah, I've been known. She went, I know Angie K since high school. So she went, yeah. And I don't like her. She went, I don't like her. And so Monica said, oh, so Monica said, so what happened? And she told her, she went, I just think that she catty, jealous, and I don't mess with her. I said, girl. I said, yeah. Yeah, she didn't rub Heather she didn't rub Heather badly. I said, yeah, she didn't rub Heather really bad since she lied on Heather and said Heather and Jen was scissoring. It's like, girl, we know there was you and Jen that was scissoring in high school, girl. In college, I mean. So, girl, get out of here. But moving on to the next part. So, that so Heather asked, they end up taking a toast. Heather said, they said, to new friendships and stuff. And Heather asked her, so are you Mormon? And she said, yes. She went, kinda. She went, oh, then we shouldn't have took that drink, girl. She went, no, it's good, girl, it's good. She went, yeah, you kinda. She went, yeah, I'm kinda Mormon, kinda not. She went, yeah. She went, so what happened? She went, yeah. She went, my mom converted when I was age 5, I was converted. So I was exiled from it. So because why would you exile? She went, I was exiled because I slept with my sister-in-law husband. I said, damn, girl. I said, you got that good wop. Girl, you got that good wop. Girl, you got that Carly B good wop. That wop, girl, cause you slept with the brother-in-law. You slept with him for 18 months. Then you went to your bishop and you told your bishop, which caused her to get exiled. But nothing happened to the guy, to the man, to the brother-in-law. Nothing happened to him at all. But she got exiled. She got divorced. The husband ended up coming back. They got married again. And now they getting divorced. This time. So it's like, oh girl, you got that good wop. You got that Carly B say that wop, girl. You got it, cause you got the husband divorced you and came back. Girl, come on. Yeah. He knew why the brother-in-law wanted that wop, cause he couldn't let it go. Ah, bitch. So we move on to the trip. So the ladies are, so we got the ladies at the airport and stuff. Lisa asks where Whitney at? And Meredith said she got a text. She said just got a text that said Whitney's gonna catch another flight. She catching another flight and stuff. So they ended up getting on the flight and whatever. So come to find out, Whitney then caught an early flight with Angie. And so they ended up getting there at Trixie Motel before they do. And I'm just gonna go ahead. So they end up meeting with Trixie, and Whitney said, like, this is my friend. I've been new Trixie, me and him friends. We been friends, so she like, yeah, yeah. So they tell Trixie, he shows the rooms. They act like, should should the host get the big room? He said, well, they should, but he might, you know, it's what it is. And I'm like, you shouldn't do that. I said, now you wrong. Trixie, now you wrong because I said that host paid for this, pay for your shit. And I said I would have said hell no. Nah. I said y'all can't get shit until the host get here. The host will be getting the big room. Period. But Trixie as messy as they is. And so, they get into the, hot tub and all that stuff. Get into the pool, chill, talk, and whatever. All that good stuff. I'm just skipping ahead. So now we get back to the airport stuff. So they already landed. And so Lisa is in the restroom. Lisa loses the big band of her wedding ring. And so she's like, oh my God, I lost my ring. I lost my ring. I lost my ring. Somebody help me find my ring. Help me find my ring. So Monica is in there helping this heifer find the ring. And Monica has stuck her hand in a tampon thing and stuff. I'm like, girl, girl, So, they ended up leaving and stuff like that. They get on the Sprinter bus. As they on there, Lisa complaining like, oh my God, I'm so mad. I love my ring and stuff. And they want everybody like, I said, Mary went, girl, you going to have to get over it. Mary said, sooner or later, you going to have to get over it. Mary said, bitch, you going to have to get over it, ho. She ain't, yeah, I know, but I'm still mad. I said, bitch, you can't do nothing with Mary. Mary said, bitch, you gotta get over it. So she complaining about the ring. And everybody like, so they went, so is it insured or whatever? She, yeah, it's insured. I'm gonna call my jeweler right now. And Monica was pissed as hell. Monica said, you gotta be out of your mother. I said, this Monica like, you gotta be out of your mind to be thinking, sure, I put my hand in a mother. I'm in there searching for this goddamn ring. Your ass gonna call the jeweler. She asked Heather, girl, you got a jeweler, girl? Heather like, nah, I ain't got no jeweler, girl. She ain't me either, bitch. Oh, baby. I can see Heather and Heather and Monica gonna be good. They gonna be good because they stupid. And you got Heather. Heather said, "Girl, Heather said I don't have nothing over 10,000 on my. I don't have nothing even close to. I don't have nothing even close to 10,000 on me. I wear on my ring on me." I said, "Bitch, they stupid." And that's where Monica was like, girl. Monica said, Monica said, that's why I don't wear nothing over $1,000. She said, that's why I don't wear nothing. That's why I don't wear nothing that's over $1,000 on my hands. And Lisa was like, girl, your rings are nice. She went, yeah, girl. She went, they only a couple. They're a couple. She went, yeah, they're a couple of hundreds. They ain't no 60,000. And you got Heather and Mary cracking up. Like, bitch. I said they gonna be Heather, Mary, and Mary just cracking up. I said this is gonna be. I said it's gonna be good. I said this is gonna be a good season so far. I said because these ladies are our best. So I said the ladies were. So they finally got to the Trixie Motel. We got Whitney and Angie finally got out the pool and stuff and went in. And so they don't know that they are there. And, Meredith trying to get in with the key. She got the code and everything. So she putting it in, y'all. And they finally get in, and that's where it goes off. So like, subscribe, share on all social medias. It's your boy Paul, and thank y'all for tuning in. And I get back at y'all later.